Hello everyone, I'm Cosmo, and welcome to another episode of my Scrap Mechanics Survival Adventure. Now, in the last episode, we left off starting to build the wall. We got pretty far, but I did run out of materials, and as you can see, I went and got more. My wall is more or less finished now. I do have all of these materials left over though, so it'll either be just spares, or maybe I'll build something else out of them. I was actually thinking of using this corrugated metal as the walls for my warehouse, or whatever you want to call it, just like I did with my door or my gate. But here, before I go there, let me show you guys my massive stack of floating containers. This was fun to stack. I will probably build a boat out of all these eventually, but I just wanted to show you guys. Here's my parking lot, whatever you want to call it. Nothing's really changed here, but let me show you guys the wall. So like I said, the wall is pretty much complete. I did add a lot more behind the scenes because, like I said, I didn't have the materials in the last episode. As you can see, I have a bit of a catwalk. I have a metal frame that is all the way around, so even if these pieces get broken, I still have a wall frame that I can kind of, fill in the pieces with regular metal. I know you guys raised a lot of concerns in the last video, about the structural integrity of my wall, but rest assured, I hear you guys, and I will be upgrading all this to, probably eventually tier 3 metal. But as these pieces break, I'm gonna upgrade them to regular metal, and we'll go from there. Let me show you the wall. So, oh geez, here we are. So I don't have stairs up to the wall yet. It's just, I just have a toilet seat, and that kind of gets me up here. I have a catwalk. I have a little ledge, so I can eventually, eventually shoot bots over. And here is the Cosmic Factory entrance. I did change it. I had Cosmo Incorporated, but I wanted to change it to the Cosmic Factory. So here we are. This is what it looks like from the outside. I do have to, cover, I don't know, make the stair portion a little bit nicer, but that's basically it from the outside. I have this button linked to another button on the other side of the gate, so let's press it, and our gate opens. So one kind of useless but cool feature that I added is actually this lighting system. So when the light is red, that means that the perimeter is not secure, the gate is open, and it's kind of a reminder, to close it up. However, when you flip the switch, the green light turns on, and as long as the gate is still open, the red light is on, but then the red light turns off, and we just have the green light. I know it's kind of counterintuitive. It's not really a traffic light in the sense that, green means go, like the gates are open, but more in the sense of safety, right, like perimeter safety. Like I said, useless feature, but I thought it was cool because I had to do a little bit of logic here. Nothing too crazy. I basically have, I have a XOR gate for my two buttons, and then I have a controller on a bearing, which basically activates, what is that called? Oh, man, I had a long day. It activates the distance sensor. There you go, the proximity sensor. That's the word, and that's basically what triggers those lights. So nothing really to it. If you guys want to see the connections, the green light is actually connected to the XOR block as well, so it's straight up on the switch, as you can see. But yeah, the red lights are controlled by the controller on the bearing, which is why it actually takes a while for the red lights to turn off, because as you can see, that controller moves, and that it covers the sensor, well, rather on the way back. As you can see, it's still covering the sensor, and now it's not covering the sensor, and the red lights are off. So enough about that. Really simple circuit. Really shouldn't have taken like 15 minutes to explain that. It's, nothing compared to what other people build. But anyway, clearly this truck is not unpacked yet because, well, you can see the state of it. There's a bunch of lights stuck on it. There's still wall material, or whatever you want to call it, salvage walls, scrap walls. Now, on top of the fact that this vehicle is still packed to the brim, it's also not a very practical vehicle to explore the map in. It's definitely a gas guzzler. Even when it's not fully filled up, it definitely sucks a lot of gas, and I just want to build something a little more compact, something a little more nimble, and a little better on fuel. Or in this case, I think I'm going to build an electric vehicle. So today, I'm going to be building an ATV. I want to build an ATV that has a little bit of storage space. It's got a, cool suspension setup. I have something in mind, and I'm just going to give it a try. I think I have all the materials. I'm probably just going to build this, here, because that's close to all my stuff. and I'll see you guys on the flip side.
A few moments later.
I spoke way too soon. I can't build my ATV seed because I don't have cotton. So I quickly got to go find cotton. And then we're going to build this ATV. Oh, jeez. Talk about not being prepared. Alrighty, guys. Boy, was that an ordeal. So the only place that I can get cotton is literally on the other side of the map. So I had to take the truck, used up a bunch of fuel, but that's okay because I kind of know where the cotton is now. There was no point recording that. Maybe we'll go there once I have my electric vehicle, but now I can actually start building. Let that be a lesson to you. Be prepared. So I think I have everything. I did build my seat, so all that is good to go, and I think I'm good to go. So let's get to building. Alrighty, guys, here we are. I think I got it. I did kind of, mess around with some ideas in creative. This is a little different from what I built in creative, but it should still work. Hopefully it still works. So I've got my batteries in here. As you can see, I have a dual rear suspension, which will hopefully behave as I wanted to. Actually, speaking of that suspension, there is one thing that I need to do, and that is connect this controller to that bearing. Perfect. Now that should be good. I mean, let's give it a try. Let's take it off. Oh, what? Okay, I gotta weld my front end. Oh, jeez. That went well. That's some good engineering right there. What's going on with the rear end? Is it not connected as well somewhere? What's going on? Oh, okay, so it just needs to be bumped up a little. Perfect. All right, let's bump up the rear end. Excellent. Now what's going on with the front here? As you can see, I have a bit of like a cantilever front suspension. Hopefully that works. I guess we'll find out. Oh man, this is cool. This thing is super slow though. Holy moly, that's super slow. Okay, I am going to upgrade this. I have some component kits left over. Not too many. I think I have like maybe 30. So let me just bump this up a couple. Let's see how that works. Also, I think this guy needs to be upgraded. There we go. Perfect. Let's give that a try. Oh, this is cool. One thing I found interesting actually, guys, and I'm glad I gave it a try in survival, but when I did this sort of design, suspension design in creative, having this English having this small strut or small suspension piece here actually created a suspension glitch and made my vehicle not turn at all. But here it seems to be actually turning quite well, so I'm pretty happy about that. If anything, I can always take that out and just put a straight bar in there, but this is awesome. This is so wicked. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so I think the engine needs to be bumped up a little more. Oh man, so many component kits. Let's see. Oh jeez, okay, too much. Okay, one notch down. How's that work? Ooh, that rear suspension might need to be upgraded as well. Oh geez, is this too much? This might actually be good. You know what? I am gonna see if I can... Oh, perfect. Okay, so I can still, I'm still at the limit here. That's excellent. Oh, I think I'm getting that no turning thing. Oh, it's still turning pretty well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I will probably wait until daylight because it sucks building at night. And then I'm going to build a body for this thing. And hopefully we can do some exploring. But this is awesome, guys. I'm so pumped my front suspension worked out. It's super compact. I thought it for sure would cause the suspension glitch here as well. Actually, this rear end here, thank you to Khan, because he helped me figure out how to make the rear end, not have the suspension glitch as well. So as you can see, there's a bunch of bearings, a bunch of joints that sort of eliminate the suspension from pressing into the creation and causing the suspension glitch. But yeah, I did go with the dual shock because, just for symmetry, otherwise I would have had one off to the side, and I thought that looked kind of goofy, so we have two. But I really like the swing arm. I really like my swing arm, and I'm pumped to build a body for this thing. So let's wait until daylight. Just gonna play with my gate until daylight. Whee! I love that. I love that. Turn it back on. Green lights on. I could have, I guess, put the green lights on a timer as well, but hey, you know what? For my first kind of logic circuit, this makes me really happy. I know it's probably nothing to a lot of you guys, but it makes me happy. Whee! Alright, let's wait until daytime. So I hooked up all-wheel drive, and I'm noticing that it can climb things now, but it definitely handles worse. So I think I'm going to switch it to, back to rear-wheel drive. Man, I never noticed how cool the water animation on the shore looks. Very cool. Very cool. And as you guys can see, I got a little board waiting through the night and built a little raft. Seems to work. So, maybe a future build. But for the time being, we're just going to throw this here. Perfect. Weld that to that so we don't get any lag. And by the time we get to the ATV, it should be almost daylight and we can start building this body. There we go. Let's get to it. Alrighty guys, I am so pumped. Throw it down in the comments below right now. Tell me how this thing looks, because I think it looks absolutely wicked. Like, I could not imagine this thing turning out any better than it did. I'm sure somebody could have built a better one, but I love this. So where do I even start? I have two chests, and this chest actually magically fit in the back, which I thought was really neat. It's extra storage space for me. Currently there's just food in there because it's my food crate, but in the front here I have another chest. It's smaller, but it's got all the batteries, so we have the batteries there. We have my electric motor there. Now as you can see, I've got a bit of a bull bar that's on an angle. I thought that gave it a nice nice rugged look. I mean, the rear end's okay. I kind of just rushed the rear end. I wanted to get it done, but it looks pretty good as well. I got some, fake tow hooks here, so, it looks good. Now, looking under here, as you guys can see, I've got a saw, because I figured, well, I don't want this thing getting smashed by hay bots, because it is made out of wood. I didn't want it to be too heavy so that the battery consumption is not crazy. But I do have a saw here, so that should hopefully deter them. Now, as you guys can see, the whole ATV is sitting a little bit slanted, and it's because I have a linkage system here that is pushing it down a little bit, because I wanted to give the rear end a bit of a, I guess, aggressive look. And if I take out this this container, which I don't want to do because it takes me like 15 minutes just to put it back in and realign it properly, this whole thing is gonna jump right back up, and it's gonna look pretty. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. See what I mean? It looks like that. So now I'm gonna go fix my thing, and I'll meet you guys in a sec. That's good enough. Well, my tow hook's back on. Oh jeez, perfect. Alrighty, so here we are, guys. I mean, this thing is wicked. It is still pretty zippy. you know, still pretty quick. We're gonna take it out for a rip right now. I can also put a second seat on the back here. I don't know if you guys saw in the time lapse, but I had a second seat back here in case I have a friend with me, and we can just throw a seat on the back here and go for a cruise. So let's get the gate open and let's go for a bit of a ride. I'm excited. Oh man. Okay, let's close our gate. You know, don't want anybody getting in. Psh, as if anybody's getting in, right? Alrighty, let's get going here. Oh, this thing sounds wicked. I love it. So I started off with 10 batteries. Let's see how many batteries we use up just going to the mechanic shop up ahead there. Oh geez. Oh boy. The turning is definitely a little twitchy, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm good with it. This thing is so cool. I love it. I gotta get some buttons for the lights. I kind of ran out of materials, but that's okay. This is awesome. Oh, look at that suspension go. Of course, some of my bearings are still yellow, but that's a different story. Coming up to the mechanic station here. Love it. Love it. I'm sure it could be faster as well. I'm sure I could make it faster, but I kind of want it to be controllable too. Alrighty. Always gotta do the ritual. What up, dog? What up, dog? Come here. Come here. Hey. Hey. That's not nice. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, let's see how many batteries we used up. That was 2 batteries, guys. 2 batteries. You know what? I think I need to upgrade my motor to the maximum so I can get better battery efficiency. But luckily, with the new update, which I don't have running right now, you can actually create. Ooh, let's test our saw. Ooh, that works. That kind of works. It gives me a bit of time to react. That's all I need. That's all I need. But yeah, with the new update, you can actually create batteries. You can craft batteries now, so that's pretty sweet. So battery consumption is definitely not going to be a huge issue. Man, those yellow bearings are bugging me. But, you know, we can also always switch back to a gas engine. Well, not switch back, because this thing was never gas, but we can switch to a gas engine and, you know, go that route. But this is wicked. I am so pumped on this. Let's go do some off-roading. Oh, this is cool. Getting caught now is going to be a lot easier. Of course, crashing into corn. But yeah, getting caught is going to be easier now. You know what? Let's throw this thing into 4-wheel drive. Let's see how that behaves. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. This thing's sweet. Well, at least they're chasing me now, not the cow. I just don't want to fight. I don't want to fight today, okay? Oh. The corn really needs to be, like, destructible. Oh, this thing pulls wheelies. This is cool. Nice. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's hook up the rear wheel. Sorry, the front wheels. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, he followed me. Excellent. Anybody else? Any other candidates? I think we're good. But yeah, let's, what was I doing before that thing attacked me? I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was hooking up all-wheel drive. Perfect. Okay, so now this thing should be a little crazy. I'm gonna lower the engine. Cool. Alrighty, so now we're all-wheel drive, and we're slower. I don't like that. Oh, that's the other bad thing about, not bad thing, that's the other weird thing about electric motors, is that when you stop, they don't really have like a smooth braking function. They just kind of stop. So, oh geez, oh geez. So that's all-wheel drive with just 1 notch higher, and she's booking it. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I like this. I like this. Just gonna head back here. Definitely gotta get some more component kits to upgrade my electric motor. That will definitely make it a lot more efficient. But guys, this is awesome. I have a little exploration vehicle now. Oh, definitely turns worse with 4-wheel drive. I don't like that. You see that? I'm like turning, but it's not really turning. And now if... Well, here is the underside of my my ATV, in case anybody was wondering. Perfect. Okay, now we're back to rear-wheel drive. And now look at the turning. Turning is actually working. So definitely having all-wheel drive is a little detrimental to handling, even though it's clearly faster. But that's okay. This thing is pretty quick for me. I'm okay with it. This is going to be a fun exploration vehicle. I'm super pumped on it. And you guys let me know in the comments below as well, because I always love hearing what you think. In the next episode, I'll probably get started on my farm. I know I need to start farming. I gotta get the spud gun. I'm a little behind everybody, but you know, c'est la vie. Sometimes you just gotta take your time to get things done. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my ATV. I have an awesome new exploration vehicle now, and I'm pumped to use it. So definitely we'll be doing some exploring in the future. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please click the like button down below. Please let me know what you thought about the video in the comments. That really helps the video be seen by other people. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe with notifications so that you can stay up to date with all the future scrap mechanic videos. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye! I love this thing, it's so cool!